How y'all doing, man? I'm back with another video, man, and you know, in today's video, man, I really want to do a 2022 recap. You know, I was thinking to myself earlier. It was about I'd say 2 or 3 in the morning, and I was telling myself, what made 2022 different from 2021? So as I was asking myself that, I say 2022 was actually a good year. 2021 was one of my best years, but 2022 wasn't a bad year at all, man. You know, we still accomplished. We were still making things happen. My channel grew. Multiple things, man. I purchased a car. So, it was a good year. You know, my credit's going up. So, I mean, it's multiple things that happened in 2022 that was notable to speak of. And going into 2023, man, people ask all the time, how am I gonna achieve my goals? Instead of focusing on many of different things, and I'm talking about many different topics, why not just focus on one thing? And you can focus on multiple things. Just say, okay, financially wise, I want to be able to make more money in a month. I want my monthly income to increase. You ask yourself, how do I get to this point? And say, okay, this is the needed steps that I need to make, right? I need to go pick up a second job, or I need to go get a different job, or I need to find out different side incomes. So, with that being said, let's refer back to another aspect in your life, because you can achieve multiple things in 1 year. It's just up to you. People say, oh, don't focus on multiple things, just focus on one thing. That's not, if you want to see massive amounts of improvement in 1 year, in 365 days, make sure it's things that are accomplishable. Set realistic goals. If you know that in 1 year you can attain more monthly income from just doing maybe, trying different things out, going to go get a different job, like I previously said, doing things like that, then it's like, okay, I know that this aspect is improving. Let me focus on something else. Or in a time of you even achieving more financial success, throw in going to the gym, Huh? All right. Go to the gym, man. There's different things that you guys can do, man, to improve yourself. If physically wise, you already like how you look, right? You're confident about your appearance. Let's just say physically, appearance wise, you don't see anything that you want to change at the moment, or you feel like everything's okay. Well, let's go to a different aspect, which is very important. If you're one to go by religion, as myself, you also want to improve your relationship with what you would consider to be the Most High, or a God in your own specific religion. Me personally, I'm a Baptist Christian, and I never try to force my ideology upon other people of my religion. I never try to force. Me, I see it as everyone should be free, just as this earth was ordained to be. That's why we have free will. just imagine if you were living in a world and your every thought, your every move, your every action is controlled by someone else, which there is a lot of control going on inside of the world. It's not forced control. It's control that sneaks up on you. It's the control that will put a 8-year old into watching masturbating. It's a control that manipulates a lot of people. I've been manipulated under this control. It's by the people we consider higher ups, many people consider higher ups. It's by the masses, I would say, of you know people that want to control the world. People that just people that don't see the world as a place where it's like we're always going to improve. Let's help other people improve. These are people that say, okay, I don't like him because he's a certain color. I don't like him because um, he's rich, or I don't like him because this, and this is why I'm going to do this. And, it's just, there's many, there's much deception going on in this world. And that's why it's up to us as people to kind of configure or decipher through it. So like I said, 2022, man, was a great year. I'm sorry to get off topic, but 2022 was a great year. Every day in this existence, I thank God, man, for another day. Or at least I try to, at least, because I'm actually thankful for everything that has been brought to me and that will be brought to me. I'm a person, I always give back to the community. That's something I'm very adamant on doing that. And this is why I get to receive things as I do today, is because, I'm a genuine person, man. I actually give back. And, it's just like, okay, if myself is not in the position to give back, then it's like, okay, well, I'm going to take some steps back, right? And whenever I reach that point where it's like, okay, I'm at a good point now, I'm at a stable, I'm at a stable point, where I can take care of myself more effectively, then it's where it's like, okay, then that's when I can give back. You guys don't ever want to just keep giving back. And it's like the analogy when people refer to it, when it's like 2 cups, right? You got 2 cups, and it's like they're taking out of your cup. This is your cup right here. This is your cup. You value this cup as one of the most things that you hold this very dearly to yourself, this cup. So it's like whenever you're just continuously giving back, you're pouring all your liquid out. All your liquid's going out. So it's like, it's a very basic my mind is on stutter mode right now. It's a basic analogy. Correct me if I'm saying that wrong. It's a basic reference that I'm talking about that really can show you where it's like, okay, and if you already know this, then that's okay. But for the people that need to know this, it's just like the reference. Don't continuously pour into the cup. Fill your cup up before you fill somebody else up. And, people see that as very, that's basic, and, I would have knew that. Well, there are certain people that don't appreciate that. There are certain people that don't withhold this as being something where it's just like, it's important. They're often put into positions where, they as people are putting themselves in just disadvantageous positions, and they wonder why. Oh, why am I in this position? Um, I'm gonna blame him. I'm gonna blame her. She was the reason why this happened. Well, in certain circumstances, I wouldn't want to call it excuse, because there's real world problems that were based off of other people's decisions. So it was like, that wasn't actually you, you know what I mean? So, but for the people, that that was your decision, you in your own mind, um, was the person, to the person for that to happen to. Don't blame anybody else. Take that as, okay, I see that, right? I see that I'm having a problem here. I'll not blame it on nobody else. I'll take full accountability. I just got done maybe an hour or so ago watching a David Goggins speech. And man, David Goggins, I respect him fully, man. As a man, it's just like people like that, that's who, that's somebody that I think of highly. David Goggins, because of um the different trials and tribulations he was going through, and maybe still is going through, and what he was able to get through. I've had a better brought up life than a lot of people, and my family's not rich or anything, but I've been in a stable household, and it's all credit to God, man. There's people that don't get to be in this situation. They wasn't placed in a household where everything is basically everything is helping them. Everything is supporting them. There's households where it's abusive, and it's a lot of stuff, man, that it would transpire people into being sort of messed up in the head, which we would call it, but it's just from their upbringing. You cannot uphold somebody to a standard where it's the standard where it's like everybody's normal, right? Everybody's normal, and as people, we know this, and it's like normal people, they often looked at people that are brung up in a very different way of living, or it just wasn't as supportive, it wasn't as healthy. They look at them people as crazy. And yeah, that's one of the aspects I definitely wanted to come to this channel, man, because me as a person, I accept everybody. The only way I wouldn't accept you is if it's like, it's just I'm the most cruel and this worst things, man, as people. So it's like if I know that's you, or if I just have an idea of just interacting with you, who you are, and I'm not going to interact with you. It's not going to be any further interaction, because I've already deciphered through what I've needed to know about you. I don't have to know everything, but I just need to know just a little bit, just to say, okay, he's this. He's this type of person, which I don't like putting people in boxes, but it's just like, it's not, to me, it's nothing wrong with that, because what am I trying to say? Boxes, or boxes, or actual you know, references, people that refer to you as this or that, you know, labels, as we like to call it, labels, right? I don't like to label anyone, but if I see that, if you're just giving me a previous image of a person that I've already interacted with, or just people that I know that if I interact with you further, I'm not gonna like you as a person. So it's like I'd rather separate myself. I'd rather distance myself from that person. But no, this was, like I said, 2022 recap. 2023 we coming up. I would want to tell you guys that, you know, my scheduling on my videos are going to change, and you've probably already seen it to this point if you're a viewer of my video, viewer of my channel. You know, you've probably already seen, okay, this guy hasn't posted in 3 weeks. Well, I'm sure everybody has things going on, man, and you know, at this point I got things going on. You know, moving into the apartment. You know, so I'm trying to get a lot of things going, man, in this 2023, and you guys will see it, man. You guys, I'm telling you, these videos are only gonna get better. If you're a viewer of my video and you would like to collab, drop a comment, man, because I definitely want to talk to some of my subscribers and a recorded conversation. I want to have back and forth conversations with some of my supporters, you know. So with that being said, man, 2023 is 2023, and it's up to you what type of change you're gonna make. People say all the time, new year, new me. Well, that could be true, but what are you going to do to make sure that that's going to become true? So with that being said, I love y'all, man. I really do hope y'all have a blessed day, and I'll talk to y'all on the next video, man.